an essential ability on any superhero team. But is X-ray vision even possible? And if it is, how can you get it? X-rays are a type of electromagnetic radiation, which sounds scary, but that's exactly the same stuff as the light waves we see, just a bit further down the electromagnetic spectrum. So surely if it's made of the same stuff, we should be able to see it, right? Well, not quite. Visible light ranges from 390 to 700 nanometers, which includes blue light right through to red and every colour the human eye can see. X-rays, on the other hand, range from 0.1 to 10 nanometers, which is a whole lot smaller than visible light, hence we can't see it. And while the range of wavelengths that humans can see is increasing, recent research suggests we only started seeing blue light 4,500 years ago. There is still a long way to go before evolution gives us X-ray vision. Sorry. But obviously we have found a way to turn X-rays into something we can see. It's done all over the world, every day, in hospitals, airports, dentist offices. So is it possible to use this method to give ourselves X-ray vision? Maybe? These systems use a source detection translation system to give us a 2D picture of something. To start with, a source is used to emit X-rays into the world. The waves are sent through an object to the detector. X-rays, like all electromagnetic waves, have more difficulty going through some materials than others, a bit like how light can go through glass but not wood. Because of this, waves going through certain materials will be blocked or refracted and not make it to the detector. For example, if you take an X-ray of your arm, the waves that only have to go through muscle make it to the detector relatively easily, turning the picture black. But the waves that have to go through bone actually can't, so they don't get to make a mark on the detector, which leaves the picture white. Therefore, the detector will show us a picture based on where the X-rays could get through and where they couldn't, to show us a 2D image of objects inside something. Now, how do we use this knowledge to become a superhero with X-ray vision? Well, that's the hard part. The problem is the whole source detector thing. Our eyes are like our detectors for light, but they are way different to X-ray detectors, even if they could detect X-rays. Our eyes are designed so we can take in light from all different directions at one point to form an image. X-ray detectors, however, are arranged to take in X-rays from one point over a large area to form an image. They're kind of the opposite. And not only that, but we have a lot of light sources around us to pick up, and not many X-ray sources anywhere, which is kind of a good thing for our health, I guess. So it's not looking good for X-ray vision, unfortunately, until we find a different way of sending and receiving the waves. However, don't worry, there is good news, guys. If we do figure out a different way of sending and receiving the waves, we can probably turn it straight into X-ray vision. Scientists from various companies have been working on a way to restore sight to blind people by stimulating the nerves in the eye in a way that they see an image a camera is shooting. How awesome is that? And this could be applied straight over. Even though our eyes can't see X-rays, they could be stimulated in a way that we see an image a detector is receiving. So while the definition of these new eyes is not very good yet, and we're probably getting way too far ahead of ourselves, it's kind of cool to imagine how this technology could be applied with a little creative thinking. Let me know what you would do with your X-ray vision in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and keep wondering.